Hi, I'm Alan and you're watching Walks with Walkwatchers. Now, I'm not an expert, but I love being in the outdoors, I love being in wild places, and I love a good walk. And this is my attempt to get you to come out and explore this amazing, wonderful island of Ireland with me, whether you live here or whether you're just visiting. Today, I'm in Peatlands Park in County Armagh. Right, let's have a look at the stats before we have a look at the walk. If you want to know where I started, and you've got what 3 words, it's sanded, charing, rumbled. That's where I began the walk today. It was a total walking time of 1 hour and 30 minutes, roughly 16,000 steps, a distance of 8.8 kilometres. That's the full perimeter right round all of the nature reserves that make up Peatlands Park. An average pace of 9.45 minutes per kilometre. And it was pretty sunny, and it reached about 15 degrees centigrade. You can see it's quite hazy here. Walkwatcher? Just me. With the Walkwatchers YouTube channel then, my intention is to have a couple of videos up every month. That's one every fortnight. One I really hope will be a county high peak, and the other one then a really decent walk that encourages people to get out and go exploring. It might be like this here at Peatlands Park, exploring one of our boglands, or it might be up a hill or mountain or parks or whatever. And indeed, if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below. Don't forget also, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you keep in touch with all that we're doing. Now, confession time. I love this place and I walk it most weeks with my friend and walkwatcher Andy Griggs, that you might remember from the Sleeve Bay video. We usually meet early morning and head away out into the middle of this bog because it's a really good way to start your day. There are raised trails and trackways that crisscross the whole of the bog right throughout the park, and Northern Ireland Environment Agency keep these really well maintained. This one is a bark path, but there are raised wooden walkways, a bit like the raised wooden walkways that Neolithic man has been building for centuries across boglands. And in fact, this site has had some discoveries of some wooden walkways. But there are stone paths and there are also some tarmac paths, as well as the wooden walkways and the bark paths too. Really good underfoot. There are lots of great facilities here. This is a little miniature railway that goes around the whole site. There's also a coffee dock and toilets and a play park and a visitor centre. So absolutely this is a place to go and have a look at the nature of this place, the bog, but also it's a great place just to bring the family on a Sunday. Now, this site used to be owned by the Werner family way back in the 1800s, and it was purchased by the Peat Company in 1901, who cut down a lot of the old woodland and the deer and a lot of the wildlife left at that stage. And it took about 70 years for them to strip back what had taken nature about 2,000 years to create, removing a lot of the bog and the peat. Now, you could be forgiven for looking at this and thinking it's just a barren wasteland of heather and moss and, you know, the odd tree every now and again, but bogland is a really important ecosystem and it is jam-packed with life. Even the woodlands around it.
Yeah, then 2 jays a pair. 3. Oh, he's right over the top line. I'm not just in the trees up here. See the David Attenborough all of a sudden.
But a bog is built on lots of plants, and these 2 particular plants, this is sphagnum moss, Really absorbent organism, draws up a lot of water and can hold a lot of volume. And this, which is heather. Heather is really important because its roots are the very things that hold the whole bog together. But it's also one of the plants that draws in so many of the pollinators, the bumblebees, the bees, the hoverflies. And I guess this gives me a chance to show you some of the other common species. Oak, which gives its name to the Dairyad Lake, because oak is Derry or Dara in Irish. Here's rowan. Rowan's another common species, you'll see it all over the place, also known as mountain ash. And then we have some birch. Again, another common species. Now that encroaches into the bog quite a bit and has to be taken out. Willow, obviously a great marshland plant. And rosebay willow herb, great for our elephant hawk moths, which is a lovely pink and lime green moth. Beautiful. Oh, this is one of my favourites. This is knapweed. Looks like a little thistle, but absolutely no spines on it. Meadowsweet, lovely scent, a wee antibiotic plant actually, very handy. And some field scabious here at the edge of the path. Beautiful wee plants this time of year in the middle of the summer. And the last one, marsh woundwort. Stinking plant! Rub this into your hands and it will absolutely stink. You can see all these plants and lots more wildlife at the 3 nature reserves that make up Peatlands Park, Annagariff Loch, Dairyad Lake, Mulnakill Nature Reserve. This has been the Walkwatchers walk of Peatlands Park. Why not go explore it for yourself? And I'll see you next time.